Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the NBA 2K17. Now today we are going to do the top emerald cards in the game. I might go and do the sapphire and then eventually ruby. There's not a ton of rubies out yet, so it's kind of pointless to do that. I feel like there might be enough sapphires to do that maybe here in a little bit, but today we're going to focus on emeralds. Same concept. We're going to give 2 for each position, and I'll let you know why. Now, with emeralds, keep in mind, I know everyone's like, you're just choosing good 3-point shooters. I am actually trying to choose the best overall as a whole player. I look at defense, I look at speed, I look at their offense. But most people, when they look at a player, let's be honest, they want good offense. So obviously I'm going to try and choose people with the best offense first and then defense as a secondary. But we'll start off with the point guard or move our way down. Let's hop into the point guard. Alright, so starting off at our point guard, to me, guys, like I said, this is all based on opinion, so don't slaughter me, but I love this Jay Williams. He's 6'2", so not terribly tall, but not terribly small either. He's got a great driving layup of an 82. He's got a draw foul of a 75. His mid-range is an 84, so very good, and then he does have a 3-ball at an 83. Good passing accuracy. One of the main things that I love about this card, he's got decent on-ball defense of a 73. His driving dunk, this card throws down. And that really shocks me. I was thinking that was going to be so much higher at a 50. This card yams. He throws down. I don't know if they did something, but I put a speed shoe on him. You can get him up to 99 speed. This is the fastest card in the game with the shoe on. He is a lightning bolt on the court. He runs past everyone and yams it. One of my favorite cards to use. And then he's got a vertical of an 86. But yeah, guys, like I said, I mean, I might be tripping on this one, but I definitely think this is your top emerald point guard. But number 2 is gonna have some controversy. Alright, so number 2, now I know he's not a point guard, but his second position is point guard. I'm running him at point guard myself. 6'8", Tracy McGrady from the Raptors. Now, he's got a driving layup of an 84. He's got an open mid-range of an 84. Keep in mind, all my players have shoes on him, so if you see the little arrow with the up, that's the shoe, so that's not their true stat. But he does have an open mid-range of an 84. Open shot 3 is a 79, so meh, I don't know about that. The 3-ball's not great. Free throw is a 70. That sometimes plays a factor, but the passing's not good. I don't know. I like running him at point guard, though. This is totally terrible, and like I said, you know, some of these driving dunk of a 99 with the shoe, without a shoe, it's at a 94, I believe, but 94 speed, and then I think the speed with the ball is, I want to say it's an 87. So he's still pretty quick. Guys, this is just an overpowered point guard. Somebody that's huge, that has a lot of offense, that embodies people. So to me, I love this card at point guard. I know it's not traditional, but to me, because his second position is point guard, I'm going to put him there. Go ahead and slay me in the comments. He's my second favorite point guard for the emerald cards. Alright, guys, coming in at the shooting guard, we got Klay Thompson, 6'7", so he could be a small forward if you absolutely had to. He's got a driving layup of 79, so not terrible. Draw foul of a 72. Open mid-range 85. The 3-ball, which everyone knows him for, is the 91. Crazy. But the one thing I love about this card is his defense. On-ball defense of an 84. Defensive consistency 88. And then his speed is not too terrible either in the 70s. So he's definitely not as slow as he was this year. But to me, I love this card. I definitely think it's one of the best cards for the shooting guard position. I still use him right now just because of the defense as his shooting, but just as a whole overall player, I love the Klay Thompson. Coming in at the number 2, we have the 6'6" J.R. Smith Emerald card. Now this card is absolutely a monster. 87 driving layup. Draw foul is horrendous at a 37. I don't know why that's so low. But the open mid-range is a 79, so decent. His open 3-ball, 88, which is muy cheta. His free throw concerns me at a 63, but I do like his defense. His defense, he's got an on-ball of an 82, which is really, really good. His driving dunk is a 94. His speed is excellent. So the only thing, like I said, this thing is pretty much, I would have put him over Klay, but his free throw is horrendous. Could definitely cause you some issues if you got in a pinch late in a game. But because of the driving dunk, good defense, and good shooting, I had to put him at my number 2. Alright guys, so for your small forward, we have Kevin Durant. Now this card is not very well rounded, more an offensive scorer, but still gets the job done. 6'9", so definitely pretty tall for the small forward position. 85 driving layup, he's got the open mid-range of an 84, 83 ball, and then he's got great ball control at a 77. Defensive rebound is 68, so I don't know if you'd run him at the 4 this year. Probably needs a better card for that. His defense is not the greatest. Driving dunk, 66, meh, but he is pretty quick. So this has a speed shoe on him. I think without it, it's still pretty dang good. So this card is not the best well-rounded card, but his butter release, great offensive. I definitely think he's still the top emerald for the small forward. Alright, for your second small forward, we have Kawhi Leonard, 6'7", Kawhi Leonard. The small forward for the emeralds is pretty limited. Not a lot of great small forwards. So we do have Kawhi Leonard. He's got a driving layup of 77, which seems pretty low because I know he likes to slash quite a bit. 64 draw foul. His mid-range is not that great at a 75, but his open 3-ball is an 80, so the same as Durant. His free throws is 76. The main thing you're going to want from this card is his lockdown defense. 87 on-ball defense. 88 defensive consistency. His speed is not bad in the 80s, and then he does have, I believe, a decent driving dunk at a 76. So this is your more well-rounded small forward, but I love Kevin Durant's release. The release is everything on these cards. If they don't have a good release, you're not using them. So the Durant nudges him just a little bit, but this card is right up there with him. In fact, I might even put it at a tie. That Kawhi Leonard for your number 2 small forward. Alright guys, so for your power forward, we have Anthony Davis, 6'10", so pretty damn big. Could even run center if you had to. Now, this guy's got a post fadeaway of a 76, 88 standing layup, the open mid-range of a 77, open shot 3 balls a 71, so obviously not his best stats, but defensive rebound of a 79, lateral quickness. This card's pretty damn quick. 72, 75 block, 90 shot contest, and then you got pretty decent defensive stats. Nothing crazy, but still in the higher 70s. He's got a driving dunk of a 78, standing dunk 87. Now speed, again, has a shoe on him, is up to 86, but isn't too slow even without the shoe. Guys, I put this card more because he's got a good butter release. The shooting stats are there. They're not great, but with the release, it's makeable. Good rebounding and the size. I think this card, easily the most playable emerald power forward in the game. Alright guys, so we're going to do number 2. This card, like I said, is more based off his playability, not his actual stats. 6'9" Michael Beasley. He's got great open mid-range of an 89. That's phenomenal. 84 3-ball, 75 free throw, 80 box out. So he's got 81 defensive rebounds, so he's good at rebounding, good at shooting. The only thing that really sucks about this card is his defense. It's in the high 60s. Not awful. If you're good at on-ball, it shouldn't be a problem. But this is a classic example of cards that are based more off their playability, not their actual stats. Sure, there are cards that have better stats than Michael Beasley, but this card plays really well. It's got a driving dunk of an 85. Guys, with the offense, good rebounding, I don't see why you wouldn't want him as a power forward if you're kind of on a budget squad. Alright guys, moving into your center, we got KarlAnthony Towns. I definitely think he's the most playable center for the Emerald. 6'11", 87 standing layup, post control is a 77. Now he's got an open mid-range of an 86. Little bit of a 3-ball at a 70, so he's probably going to miss more than he makes at the 3-ball, but a decent free throw for a center at 73. Big guys never have passing, but defensive rebound 83. His blocks is 74. Now, the only thing that sucks is his defense is a little bit low. And like I said, if you can play good on ball, that's usually not an issue. It's definitely a fast center, so for me, I love this card. Good offense, good rebounding, and the speed. Defense a little bit lower, but definitely the most playable center in my book. Alright guys, your last center, we have the Milwaukee Bucks, Andrew Bogut, 7 foot, This guy is just your classic center. I'm telling you right now, this card is a monster. This card has feasted on me a couple times. 92 standing layup, post control and post hook of an 84. No mid-range, no three ball, no free throw. You're not getting with that. Like I said, this is your classic center. But he does have amazing rebound at a 90 box out, 87 defensive rebound, 84 offensive, 92 block. Now look at the defense. 90 defensive consistency. 80 on ball, 90 pick and roll defense, 92 help. This card is awesome for just your classic center. Rebounding, throwing it back in, that's what Andrew Bogut does, and that's what he'll do for you. He's actually pretty good. I would definitely recommend picking him up if you're looking more for just like your anchor center. But KarlAnthony Towns is more your offensive scorer. If you guys want everyone to be an offensive threat on the floor, I'd go with Karl Towns. If you just want a big body in the middle to yam it and get rebounds, then Bogut's your man. But guys, I hope this has helped. I know not everybody is up to par with like the Sapphire, Ruby lit teams yet. Some of you guys are still in the beginning stages, but these cards are definitely very good. You can still get a lot of W's with these cards. If you guys get this video to 80 likes, we'll shoot for 80, and I will put out a Sapphire, top Sapphires in the game. I think there's enough to do them. I'll have to double check, but I think we'll be able to do it. Guys, I hope these videos help you. If you're in a kind of the beginning stages of my team, then these are definitely some cards to help give you that lift to get some W's on the court. But hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and Richie Nation, party on.